Hey guys, and welcome back to the Witcher Let's Play series. I'm your host Darkside, and today we are grabbing the enhanced Griffin Silver Sword. If you are in Valen and you come due south of the Orphans of Crookback Bog, straight down to the crossroads, there is another waypoint up in this area right here called the Ancient Ruins. And then you just go due east of crossroads. There will be a new marker right here for a cave entrance, and this is where we should be going to find our enhanced Griffin Silver Sword. There's a bear sitting out here. Feel free to kill this sucker.
Not bad.
I'm gonna kill him just guys. Shut up. Actually looks like he's missing all his left eye. Like, I don't know if you noticed that, but he was missing a left eye. See that? The eye is closed. And I believe the other one was open, which is why I started attacking from the left side. I don't know how much of that CD Projekt planned and how much it actually takes effect into combat. There are little things like that that I've noticed on certain of the monsters. If it was, then great. It's a really nice touch by CD Projekt. If it wasn't, then great accidental mistake by CD Projekt. So come in here, collect all your gear and all your items in there, and then boom, there you go. Diagram, Griffin Silver Sword in hand. And if you've been following along with my playthrough videos, at this point we should have all of the items. We had to jump around a little bit there to get there, but I hope you guys have been enjoying the videos, and we will soon be back with proper ordering. Alright guys, till next time, have fun. Almost forgot guys, I kind of wanted to show you something else that you could, in case you didn't know at this point. There's a couple of things that I wanted to point out to you as well, that I'll probably end up taking care of offline, and I wanted to make sure you guys saw them in case you really want to know what you did. So, with the last patch that came out, and this is part of the reason why I hadn't done anything to upgrade my gear and so forth. This is where the Peller started carrying a bunch of items. Let's go. We're gonna go over to him and take a look. So if you go over to Black Bow, I guess that's the nearest signpost that you can reach him from. And then we're going to make a quick trip up here north. This is where he should be. Right there in Black Bow. So let's head up there to him, and he should have a bunch of new items with him. He's not the only person to have a bunch of new items with the patch. If you go to Novigrad and you're by the Oxford Gate, I believe it is. Is that it? No, the Novigrad Gate, I believe it is. And I'll pull it up on the map so that way you guys can see it. So if we went to Novigrad and we went here, yeah, the Oxenfurt Gate. The Oxenfurt Gate. There is a merchant here, even though it's not showing on a map. There's an alchemist there. He's actually from The Witcher 2, and he sells items as well. A host of new items. So if you talk to the Peller,
White wolf, wise wolf. What is it the wolf needs?
Peller will ask you to...
Could use a few potion ingredients. Show me what you got.
He has a whole host of runestone diagrams. The depending on what you want for these rune stones and what you have collected up. So for instance, he has some rune stones that I will he has some, sorry about that guys, he has some rune stones that I would like. For instance, I like the poison ability on characters, to put that on a blade. I like it because it's damage over time effects. The same thing with the bleed. It really works on a lot of the targets that you have. I'm not a fan of the freeze. I was not a fan of the sign intensity, especially since some of the signs on the weapons aren't necessarily what I really want. So for instance, you know, these runestones like the Great Avelis runestone and your I can't say this, Chernobog runestones. The Chernobog I'd probably use, but the Great Avelis probably not so much, because that's increasing sign intensity, and I believe that sign intensity, that it could be total sign intensity or it could be not. I have yet to figure out the rune points in runestones in totality. I know I won't be using my Greater Glyph Ignis and so forth like that, but if it's going to increase my Twin or my my Axie, then I'll probably use it. I would suggest you choose whatever it suits you to your playstyle. But they are runestones that you can put in your weapons. The weapons do carry over, and the Peller and quite a few other merchants now actually carry these diagrams, so that way you can craft them. Now you'll still need the runestones in order to do it. You'll actually create these greater normals and so forth like that, and they can be quite expensive if you find somebody to buy them from, like him. So for instance, he has them here, and you can see the cost. They're not cheap. So like, you know, his lesser is 250, and then we go all the way over here to like where's one that had like a normal. So he has like his normal, and that costs 627 crowns, and I think the graders are a lot more if you can find them on someone. So that's one thing to be aware of. So you can buy the runes whatever you want to. The other thing that I want you guys to be aware of is we have now collected all of the armor sets. Everything that I wanted in the game, and everything that you guys probably wanted in the game, whether you wanted the Griffin school or the Cat school or the Ursine school like me. We've collected all of the Witcher gear item sets, the diagrams that there are. There are still a bunch more diagram sets for various
See, you're a man well traveled.
various sets of relics mostly. But those we have all collected. The only problem is that you do not have the ability to actually craft that stuff. There are very few master level craftsmen that can do that, take care of that stuff for you. So I'm going to show you where one of those merchants that actually could do that for you is, and that's right here in Crow's Perch. So eventually you will be making your way back and forth between these areas and so forth, between Skellige, Novigrad, and Velen, depending on how you choose to play. Actually, to be honest, you're probably making your way even back to White Orchard, if I remember correctly. There are some secondary quests that tie into that. But if you come over here to this person right over here, he is a master armor, I think. Dwarf right here. I think the dwarf is actually a master armor.
How may I assist you?
He actually has a quest line for you to do that.
Looking for someone who can craft me some armor. Gotta be top quality.
Well, I've been at it 20 years now. Mastered the craft in some respects, if I do say so myself.
You wish.
Don't listen to her. She's been sore lately.
I loved her when she did that just now.
So, what kind of armor are we talking about?
Light, but durable. Can't constrain movement, and I gotta be able to get in it without anybody's help.
That all? Sure it shouldn't be self-cleaning. And how about it wipe your arse after you take a shite in the bushes?
That'd be nice. So you can say what you want to over here. I'm gonna say could it, because I want to be an asshole.
Sounds great. Can you make a suit like that?
No, but find someone who can and I'll gladly meet them. Ought to know one thing when it comes to armor. If it's got to be durable, it can't be light.
It can. Just needs the proper tools to make it. Tools like the folk of Clan Torderoch used on Undvik.
Joanna!
So
Told you time and again to stay silent when I talk to
what they
customers.
should have called this
Shouldn't
mission
pester folk with those
was...
nonsense Skellige legends of yours.
What was the name of the
It
movie
ain't
with Heath
legend,
Ledger
and
where
it
he
ain't
played
nonsense.
the knight?
My granddad would go to Undvik for his armour.
Damn
Said
it, I can't
Torderoch
remember the
folk
name, but
made the
Heath
best.
Ledger played a
Till
knight,
last year, that is,
and
when a giant
Sossamon,
ravaged their
I
island.
think that was her name,
Inhabitants either ran
Solomon
off or
was
died,
inside the
but
movie
the
with him.
forge should still be in one piece.
Worth looking into.
And this was
Say I
exactly what
find
happened
the
here.
tools. Will you craft the armor for me?
On
He had a
condition you
female
bring the
craft him
tools.
some really light
only then.
armor, and they made a joke, and they put a little Nike symbol and everything like that on there. It was
These
hilarious.
legends mention where the forge might be.
I can't remember what
Yes,
the name of the movie
north
was
side of the isle,
at the
in
moment,
a cave.
but it was a
Clan
Heath
folk
Ledger
carved out a
movie.
rock face to build
It's
it.
really old at this point, but yeah.
Look for the tools next time I'm in Skellige. Take care now.
So that is a good quest for you to have for the Master Armors. Now, of course, you can't use any of the Master Crafted Armors until you get to at least level 30. However, you need that quest in order to get them crafted. I don't know of any other Master Craftsmen other than them. There is also a Master Craftsman. I'm all tongue-tied tonight. This is probably gonna be my last video for the night, anyways. But there's also I don't want to start this quest line for this one because I don't want to go up to him at this time. I will go speak to him later. But there's also a Master Craftsman blacksmith in Novigrad, and he should be over here in this vicinity right there. And he will give you this blacksmith right here. 2 will give you a quest for the master blacksmith, so that way you can then create your master crafted weapons. Again, you can't use them to level 30, but it doesn't hurt in order to accomplish the quest as early as you
Get out of
can,
my
or when
sight.
you choose to. So for instance, if I pull up that quest for the master armors, you see it's just a level 24 quest. Not really that not really gonna be that hard. So you'll be able to craft your master level gear and be able to use it when you're ready. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, have fun.